When you're studying the story of Jacob this week, there are many beautiful lessons in the text you can take. But I want to show you how it is one of the clearest examples in all of Scripture in which God gives a new name. Hey everyone, my name is Jared Lambert. I'm a historical linguist, bringing you linguistic insights to help you in your Scripture study. And today I want to introduce you to the beautiful oral prose of Jacob becoming Israel. So Jacob's name is what we call a motivational semantic layer, a narrative theme we see throughout the entire Bible in which names are trajectories in the stories of the Bible. Jacob, or Yaakov, means heel grabber or supplanter, or the one who takes from behind, even treacherous at heart. And his name reflects that. He is grasping at his birth. He's grasping for the birthright. He's grasping for a blessing from God. His first name is predictive, as it shows his struggle from all of those attributes that his name implies. And then the text explains he meets the Lord, alone, afraid, and exposed in his suffering many times over. We are told he has to struggle with the Lord, in a way familiar to many of us. The text explains that when he or we finally arrive face to face with God, we find ourselves at the same time. See, this revelation wasn't first written to be silently read. It was sung. It was recited. It was carried in the oral cadence of the prophet's song. And in that Hebrew oral tradition, which loved phonetic clusters, a phonetic echo runs throughout the entire narrative. Genesis 25:26, Jacob is first introduced as Yaakov because he grasps at Esau's Aqev, heel. That root, Bain Bay, carries the sense of heel, to follow at the heel, to supplant, to circumvent. Now fast forward to Genesis 32. He wrestles with Yabak, river. The verb used for wrestle is Ya'avek. You hear it? Yaakov, Ya'avek, Yabak. The oral Hebrew narrative beautifully compresses identity into sound, where Jacob, the heel grabber, becomes the wrestler at the river with the Lord, whose name mirrors his own. So what is that telling us? It's as if the text is saying he has finally come face to face with himself and God. You see, at the end of wrestling with God, he is given the new name Israel. It is a name rooted in God from the term El. Israel is from Sod, Re, He, meaning to strive, to prevail, to rule, but layered in God. This means he strives with God, God strives with him, and God prevails. But here's the part that is so important to understand. The transition of Jacob to Israel is not instant. It takes time, a long time. The scriptures pass back and forth, Jacob to Israel, Israel to Jacob, for chapters, for years, because transformation in the Hebrew narrative is always dual. It requires that duality. His old identity does not disappear overnight. He passes through both identities until his old age, where he is no longer the struggler, the grasper. He is finally identified solely as Father Israel when he blesses his children with his wife in the fullness of his family unit in the image of God as the Elohim. His new name is finally bound to him as Israel, God prevailed.